We might not see better discounts than quarter 4 this year. And let's talk about why that actually might be. Because quarter 4 of last year for Tesla had crazy discounts in terms of relative to discounts for the past year. But we need to see what that did to the auto margins on that, the margins for each Tesla, like their profit, how much do they make per vehicle. And we'll start to see more details on that hopefully later, or we get some sort of insight on it hopefully later this month when there's an earnings call. But shout out to James Cat for posting this. Auto margin might be much worse than quarter 3, and I can pretty much guarantee you this right now. Now, even before running the numbers. Why? Because there was 0% financing in the US, earlier start of financing in the US, high percent of China sales, which could have a negative effect because of how competitive it is, throttle production, Cybertruck price cut, and Berlin wage increase in November. And so certainly we'll start to get a better picture of this to see like how deeper can they actually go with all these different incentives and discounts. And maybe quarter 4 might be our local maximum, and that might be the best. And all we can hope for is just a repeat of quarter 4 incentives, which was 0% for 60 months. There was inventory discounts all the way like 5 to 6,000, but we did see one at 9. We saw 2 Model Ys at 9 to 10,000. So that could be the biggest threshold for sure. But we also saw inventory discounts, referral discounts. It was kind of hitting on all the different cylinders for incentives. But here is the next date that if you're wondering and trying to see what type of incentives could be potential and if there's Tesla even has more room, this is the next date to look out for. And this date is the next webcast where Tesla is going to go on their earnings call. And that date is going to be January 29th at 4:30 Central and 5:30 Eastern time. And hopefully we get a better insight to see what was their strategy and if they could do deeper discounts in terms of their margins in the next year, which is this year. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.